99% of all agency owners' biggest constraint is getting clients, but what if there was a way to sign literally unlimited clients and never have that issue ever again? Well, recently one of my clients hopped on a coaching call, and usually I'm dealing with a bunch of people that need help with things and a bunch of constraints that I can solve because I scaled my own to around $30,000 a month. Well, this time there was more than 3 people on that call that hopped on the call with no constraints. They were signing 3 to 5 clients every single day. I'm not talking 3 to 5 clients a week, 3 to 5 high ticket clients that are paying them $4,000 to $5,000 a month with the offering structure that we use literally every single day. So naturally, I was a little like, what the hell am I witnessing right now? Because this seems a little too good to be true. So I did a little bit more digging and I found out that they switched their offer. Now, this was pretty shocking for me to hear this because 1, it's pretty unheard of to do what they did, but 2, I'm used to these guys having these problems that only I could solve apparently. This time, no problems at all. I literally felt useless. So in this video today, I want to break down the offer structure that they're using now and what they switched to actually go from signing 1 to 2 clients a week at most to literally 3 to 5 clients a day. And if you don't believe me, look at these screenshots. It's absolutely insane, but your current offer is 100% killing your chances at scaling an agency because everyone's constraint, whether they like to admit it or not, is usually getting more clients and client acquisition. But what if that wasn't your constraint? What if delivery was your constraint, where fulfillment was your constraint? So instead of worrying about how am I going to get my next 5 clients, it's like, what clients are going to pay me the most money and are going to be the best clients for me to serve? That is how this business should run. This is a client first business. Whether you run an AI agency of some kind, if you run an agency like my guys and me, which is basically ads plus AI on the back end, it doesn't really matter. If you run some kind of successful agency, you want to build it around getting good client results. You shouldn't have a churn and burn agency where you have to go through all of this effort to sign just $1,000 client and then worry about losing him a month from then. The way that these guys positioned their offer was a little bit different. It was a little less agency offer related and a little bit more like a subscription service that the client was paying for, but there wasn't a retainer. So what were they actually running? Now, this might absolutely blow your mind, but I didn't really realize the importance of having a good offer. Because think about this. Let's say you're a fried chicken shop in a college town and you are basically offering chicken. Your chicken's not that good and your prices are terrible. They're super high, but you're open till 4 a.m. right outside of all the college bars. No matter what you do, you are going to make a ton of money, even with a crap offer and a crap sales ability. Just because you're in a great market, you'll succeed. And the same thing goes with having a good offer. If you have a normal market, which most of us are in, whether you're in home improvement, whether you're helping e-com brands, whatever you're doing for your AI agency, if you're helping, random businesses, it's like, it doesn't really matter. If you have an amazing offer, you can be pretty terrible at sales, even so bad where you don't even have sales calls and still sign literally a ton of clients. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, I was so shocked to hear this because these guys were having like 15 to 20 minute sales calls, barely no sales calls at all, honestly. Like, they were pretty much just closing clients 3 to 5 a day, was ridiculous. And I had no idea how, until they finally revealed it and explained it to me. So here's the big reveal. Here's what they decided to do. Basically, just before I explain this offer, I want to just explain some more context because this is going to be a very valuable thing that you see right here. And if you could sit through it, like, I promise you this will be worth it. But the offer that we basically run is, well, I guess let's explain the service first. We run ads and AI for local businesses, right? So whether that's a home improvement company, remodeling company, roofing company, garage stores, HVAC, outdoor landscaping, hardscaping, whatever it is, right? We run local businesses ads on their behalf, generate them more leads and more customers, and basically charge for those leads and use AI to help turn those leads into more appointments and then more jobs, right? This is the most powerful AI agency model by far because 1, you get recurring revenue, and 2, you are doing something that will never go out of style. You are doing something that business owners will always need. Business owners might not have a use for some kind of AI chatbot or some kind of AI website, but they will always need more jobs. And that is what I do for them. Now, I also have a program on the side where I've helped some people, not very many people in there. There's, a couple guys in there, and I'm basically helping them build one of these businesses like I did myself. Now, if you want to see like everything that I had to go through to get here, you can always watch my old channel, but here's the actual offer structure that they run. They're basically running pay per lead agencies where they charge a dollar amount for every single lead that comes through. And the distinction here is that they're paying for their clients' ad spend on Meta. So they're putting their own foot at risk and, taking their own shot, because if it doesn't work out, you're not profitable and you're not good at running ads, you won't be profitable yourself. You'll be spending more money than you're making, right? And this risk is the skill gap and skill level that's required. especially nowadays in today's market. Every single company has been burned under the sun. I'm sure you've tried to pitch an AI agency service or an ad service or an AI service to any of these business owners, and they're probably just nodding you off saying, what the hell are you doing? And my clients have found a way to literally remove all of that sales resistance and close a ton of clients every single day. And here's how they do it. So let's say you have a client in Wichita, Texas or something. They will basically run ads from a business page that's their own in that area, local 20 to 30 mile radius, whatever the client requests, and basically run ads, pay for the ad spend themselves, and then have the client simply just pay a fee, auto billed every single time a lead comes in. Now, this is ridiculous. It sounds so simple. Like, doesn't Angie do that? And doesn't Home Advisor do that? And all these companies? It's like, yes, but why have we never modeled the companies that are always doing the best? I've always learned that myself, and I've used this to get to where I've gotten today, to copy the people that are doing what you want to be doing in order to get there. And why aren't we just copying the biggest companies and just doing what they do to get there? So here are the actual results that my clients are getting while running this. Just for a little bit more context, they're basically charging around $80 to $90 for every single lead that comes through. They're getting them around $20 to $30 on Meta, and that leaves a $50 to $60 gap of margin right there for them, and that's personal profit and take-home profit for every single lead that they get. Now, what's amazing about this is that you are in total control of the amount of leads they get. So you're hearing that correctly. What you can literally do, and what my clients have been doing, is having very little and zero sales resistance on the call by charging almost no money up front. Literally zero money, because there's no commitment that's needed on their end. You're running the ads on your side. You're doing everything on your side. You don't need anything from them. And because of that, you can sign 35 clients for $1 up front. I'm not saying you should do that, because you should probably vet your clients, especially if you're putting your own dollars at risk here. But what you can do is sign 3 to 5 clients a day, let them all run in a week of ads, because you set it up on the back end. It's super fast. You can even do that all with AI. And after a week, if clients are profitable, you just fire them. And what this results in is like 10 to 20 good clients that are higher up in the market, that are great clients to work with. I mean, it sounds bad, but I haven't talked to some of my clients in literally a whole year or two that are still running ads, still paying me pay per lead and everything. And what's good about this is that, like, you get almost no sales resistance, because you don't have to charge a ton of money up front. You don't have to do one of those burn and churn agencies where you're charging $5,000 up front and then they never pay you ever again. What you can do, however, charge very little up front, vet them as a person, and more importantly as a potential client, and then basically run their ads on their behalf, set everything up for them in the back end, pay for ads, and then if a week goes by and you're not profitable off of them, get rid of them. This is by far the most best broken business model, and no one's doing this, and I don't know why. It's probably because you have to risk a little bit on your end, but once you can get to this level, you can scale so much faster. Like, my clients are getting 3 to 5 clients a day. That distinction is everything. Not a week, not a month, a day. And you are in total control of the ad spend. So most agencies I know, they're running a meta ad plus AI agency like my own. It's usually $50 a day in ad spend that they're starting off for their clients. You can go $150 a day, $250 a day, $350 a day, $450 a day. You can go as high as you want, as long as they are getting leads and they're happy. This is amazing because there's no resistance to scaling, because it's up to you. If your client wants more jobs, damn well, you're probably going to get them a lot more jobs if you increase the ad spend up a ton. And that's the power of this. So your clients, instead of being worth a typical agency or AI agency or custom developer project, instead of them being worth one-time fees like $500 or $1,500 or even like $3K up front, these clients could be worth anywhere between $3 and $10K a month individually for you. If you don't believe me, I've had singular clients that have paid me over $50,000 over their lifetime offering the exact same service. This is by far the most broken service, the most broken offer, and honestly the best one if you want to scale extremely fast and remove client acquisition as your constraint. After you do that, you will have so many clients, and you find your new constraint will basically be onboarding and, more importantly, getting good results for your clients. But what's good about that is that you can vet. It's up to you. You have control. You're no longer fighting for new clients and just, putting a fishing rod out there every single day with hundreds of cold calls and hundreds of cold SMS to get new clients, because they're just all coming in, but then you're filtering them out. So it's a complete shift in dynamic, and what that allows you to do is choose who you work with to make sure that your clients will stay with you for a long period of time and that they'll be extremely successful with you. We build these businesses off of client results, not churn and burn, not BS. So if you want to learn more about this business model, more about how to use meta ads and AI to fulfill for clients, and more importantly, how to get clients as well, always feel free to check out the 11-hour free video right down in the description. It's probably the most ridiculous thing I've ever done in my entire life. It took 4 months to make that video. Completely free. You can watch it, enjoy it. I just want to provide a bunch of value to you because I see these people online that don't provide value, that that, don't do anything. I want to show you that I'm valuable. So go ahead, watch it, check it out. And yeah, maybe I'll update you guys in a couple of weeks about how my clients are doing, because it seems like at this rate, they're going to be at like 50K a month in the next coming weeks. So absolutely insane. Sometimes you just got to switch around your offer because that has a huge impact on your business. Your offer is so powerful and so strong. And if you have a really good offer, you don't have to be very good at sales. And because of that, so many other people are able to get clients. I mean, this is truly an irresistible offer for a home improvement contractor. I was a home improvement contractor as well. I did window cleaning and power washing and stuff. And if I had an agency that was doing this with me, fuck yeah, I would do it. You best believe I would do it. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found some value. I hope you learned a thing or two. And I'll see you in the next one.